Understand? Permanent link bookmark. Share the permanent link bookmark and come back anytime. Command C. Understand. One viewer. What? Oh. How do I? I'm so confused. One viewer. What does that mean? Where's everyone else at? Screenshots, chat. Screen share. No. Well. I don't understand. Share the permanent link bookmark and come back anytime. Send an invite. Mute microphone. Settings. Oh my god. Maybe if I could like see. I'm still on YouTube Live. Go. What? Critical internal error encountered. What does this mean? OMG, are you freaking kidding me? What? Send. Oh. Okay. Who did I send this to? Send mail. I think there's 4 people in my group. Yes, it's taking me down so either. I don't think they're coming. It's all gonna be on a live video where I can't figure out how to invite other people. I don't understand. Okay. I can't see the assignment instructions. I think they're coming. I can't. What? Okay. How many minutes is this even long? It's like a long time. I've just been sitting here by myself. I'm just gonna close them. Hi, it's Madison. Hey, so I had that issue too. So do you have a Mac or do you have a Windows? I have a Mac. Okay, yeah, I have a Mac too. So Do you use Safari or Google?
I'm using Safari.
Okay, so for Safari, what you're gonna do is go to like Safari in the upper left-hand corner, like on like the upper bar, and then click Preferences.
Yeah.
And then click Websites. And then you're gonna click like for the like camera. Yeah, and then click for the microphone and camera, click Allow. Yeah, it took me a really long time to figure it out too, but I think I've just been sitting here on like live for like 30 minutes now, so it's pretty awkward. Yeah, but I don't know, I can't like, I tried to access our Blackboard, but it says there's like some kind of internal error. And so it won't like give me the information for like the other people. And I don't remember anybody's email. Oh, and I also don't remember what we're supposed to, I thought we were all supposed to share our speeches, but mine didn't upload. Like we're supposed to, or is it just like, can we just talk? Okay, I don't know. Let me see if I can see it. Okay. Yeah, I think, how many people are in our group? Yeah, so like only 3 of us technically, like me, you, and Carla, because she emailed us back yesterday, but like nobody else has been, like the other person hasn't like asked what are, no, I haven't gotten any emails from them. Did it work? Okay. I'm like live, so like I think you can just join me. Okay. What's your email? Is it the at ASU? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I think okay.
لا ما كان اسهل ما ادري كان عشان
تذكرين الفصل الاول اللي جاوبون السؤال المحل؟
I don't think I can see it. I can hear you.
You can't see me?
No, can you see me?
Yeah, I don't know how to do the video.
لا لا انا ماشي كلش صح.
It should stay at the top, like there should be a camera button.
My camera's on.
2013 2014 لا انت يمكن 2014 2015 انا 2013 2014
انا تخرجت بشهر 6 2014 انا خلاص صار 5 سنين
انا خلصت
That's so weird.
2013
We're like
لا
at
امتحان
the
كنت سهل
top
اتذكرها
of the screen. You'll see like invite people, mute microphone, turn camera off. You see that?
Yeah, the camera, but it says so weird.
Do you have to like allow it in the settings again?
I don't know. I'm gonna check.
Okay.
استنوا
I'm gonna see if I can email those others.
لازم القديمه ايه
يعني انا شايف تقول بس اكتب وقفه مليانه وفرحان انا اتذكر امتحان الاحياء اخر السنه حتى المدرس
الاحياء كلش مزين
لا الاحياء حتى المدرس شو اسمه مدرس الاحياء ارسل مشاكل كنت رفعت راسي انه انا جبت خصوصي وشان مدرس رفعت راسي.
I'm gonna see even if my camera should work though.
كان صفين ثاني عشان ما حد جاب
يعني نزلت انه صف واحد علمي وصف واحد ادبي.
لا احنا صفين ماكو.
Did you just use that link I sent you? Okay, then I'll send it to them too.
اولا ما كنت اقدر احفظها كلها يعني اكمل الماده قبل شو اسمه بعدين كان عندك هواي سوالف اي مال الثاني عشر كانت صعبه.
Because what I might have to do is restart my computer if my camera isn't working.
هاي صعبة بالكتاب بس والله
Okay. Do you have to have? I don't remember in like thing. Do we have to have like camera, or
What was that?
do we have to have camera, or is it just voice? Doesn't matter. I just don't remember.
أول
I don't know. I'll read the thing.
Okay.
أول فصل
Let me see what it says. Because if we don't need to have a camera, then I wouldn't want to bother like having to go through all this hassle again.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
كلش صغيره جد بالحادي عشر كانت المدرسه بس تمدح بي بالفيزياء بعدين
يعني داخل امتحان يعني كينج يعني فاهم كل شيء
بعدين
Because like, what if some people don't have cameras on their laptops? You know,
Yeah.
يعني ما
the group should focus on the.
أنا يطلع من الامتحان طويل الفيزياء دقيقة نوصلك كم هذا؟
It doesn't say it doesn't need to have a camera.
Okay. What should we do about the other two people?
I don't know, because like I feel like we shouldn't have to waste our time if people aren't prepared. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I emailed you guys yesterday and like both of you guys replied, and then I just thought like class time was a good time because I didn't.
Yeah, because like some other people have other things to do. You know.
Yeah. I guess like I sent out that email of like the link.
Do you want to send me your YouTube video link?
Yeah, I can do that.
And then me and you, we could like pause it and then we could watch our own video. Like maybe we could watch the videos and then me and you can have a discussion because like I don't think it's. I mean, we were prepared, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let me see.
Because we could email the professor and we could like on Thursday we could show our email showing like, listen, we tried to like.
Sorry. Do you want me to just send? I can send my video over text message.
That's better.
Okay.
Wait, does that mean we're gonna have to start over because she's gonna hear all of this conversation?
I don't think so because I've been sitting online for like 30 minutes, like just alone, like in my room. So I can try like watching it.
حافظ مش فاهم
حافظ مش فاهم لا مشكلة لا أنا أبغى أشوف المواد بس السيركت وأشياء أما الفيزياء ما أعرف ليش ما حد يوصلها.
Do you want to send me your video?
أنا قاعد أدرس
Yeah.
ما اعتمد على الاسئله بس اشوف النمط شلون يجي
بس أما هذه فيزياء لا تعتمد جيب سؤال سؤال اليوم أنا فريش عرفتي؟ والله العربي كان صح.
This was so annoying to do.
I know, I didn't think it would be this hard. It's just really confusing. And like, because I feel like email is really difficult to communicate. And like, people are a lot better responding to text. I'm just really bad at communicating. And I feel like we should just have given out our phone numbers at a time, but I didn't even think about it.
Yeah, but she should have gave us like a time to like talk to one another and stuff.
Yeah.
مو قوي مسخر علي عرفت يقول شنو مسخر ما يدخل
No, the other girl like just put that her YouTube her like she just uploaded to Blackboard. So I wonder if like she got
On the discussion board?
yeah, she just uploaded her
كنا بالمدرسه الانجليزيه كانوا ما يدرسون يعني
I can't even click on it.
النحو والسوالف
it's not like a link, but it says at 2:05 p.m. So that was like 7 minutes ago.
Yeah.
بس هو يعرف هو خبره السنين
Maybe I can reply to it.
It worked.
What? The link?
Mm-hmm.
لا انا اعرف هذا
Wait, her link or mine?
Her link.
Was it for YouTube Live?
No.
Okay, then I'm gonna try to reply to her.
يجيك هو لا انت تقول لك مراجعه الفيزياء بيته كامل الحين يطلع اهله من بيته يجيب له 50 طالب
يوه
مراجعه على بروجكت يراجع
هيك زين عمالك كتلات
الواحد 100 تحسب
ويعني بالساعة ايش قد؟
هو كان يجينا 3 اشخاص على مكان
I'm gonna put it on mute so I can listen to your video.
Okay.
ساعتين بس لو تحسب على الواحد الساعه الواحد ساعه 200
اقول لك بس اذا على الواحد 100 وساعتين كلش زين كانوا هواي بس اكو كانوا هواي اغلى على واحد
ايه يمكن هذا ما ادري ترى انا حاكي وياه بدايه السنه مع
اي يجوز
هيك والله كان يجيب وياه واحد ياخذ ويمر عليه البيت يجيب 4 الساعه ايش
لا احنا اخوي اخذ مال شو اسمه مال المدرسه
ما تعرف اخوك
هسه اشوفك اياه اكيد شايفني اصبع هالسوالف
يمكن انا اكبر منك
اي اخوي 98
ايش شايف؟
محمد
في واحد اسمه طاووس صاحب كيمياء
اقول لك انا اعرف كيمياوي لانه كنت جاهز ما بين اعرف اصدقائهم هذا الاسم
انا اعرف هذا الولد هذا طاووس
هذا حسين اي
اي هذا حسين
اي
اسمه مصطفى هو هذا
لا انا اعرف بس هذا الولد لانه يعني من كان هو صغير
لا
هو
لا
محمد
Did you get my text?
بس اعرف هذا صح اكيد انه هذا اصغر مني
No, I didn't.
Okay, it looks like it's still sitting. That's why I'm like
Okay.
confused. Yeah. Let me see. I tried to upload it to the discussion board and then it didn't work, so I'm not sure.
حتى واحد يعني ليش؟
يعني خلص فتره
اي بعد ما تخرج السنه كامله ما بعد مسافه عارف هذا اللي جيت رحت بيت مصطفى وشوف صاحب اخوك اسمه
حسين
حسين هو شوي
اي كلش
طيب
خفيف
طيب
ويستحي
يستحي دائما يتورط
تعرف شنو؟
يتورط بالمشاكل
يا
هذا اخوك وياه
شو اسوي بدي اقول لك ايش خليني اشوف
لا اقول لك اتذكر مشاكل
I think it's almost done sending.
لازم تعرفين اذا مرت وياكم مرة الشرطه يمكن هي ضاربين لك ولد ضاربين ولد ولا ولد مبلغ عليهم
والله بس انا اعرف
انا عارف انا هذا حسين
بعدين تعرف الاسماء ناس قاعدين يجددوا
عارف واحد اسمه محسن
اي بيت محسن
محسن ايه حيتخرج هسه
شنو كان يدرس؟
بس لا
اي بس
ما شغل محسن من حاسب
احنا نعرف امه
ما ايه اكبر مني اكبر من نفسه بس اتذكر كان عنده سياره كان محسن السياره
هي كانت اصغر مني واكبر مني ما اعرف والله لان هي كلش متخبطه بدراستها فمن بجيت اعرف هي فيها مرحله عمريه
ابوه خوش
ابوها ابد ما اعرفها
ابوه
يعني ولا مره شايفته
هو هذا محسن والله ما حكيت شيء
Okay, did it send?
Yeah, I just got it.
Okay.
شنو بيته
Okay, I'm gonna watch it right now.
Okay, you can put it on mute. I don't, yeah, if it's like too loud.
Okay.
اخت منقه
Oh, hi, Carla.
Hello.
Okay, so right now, I don't know how to pronounce her name. Aliana and I are watching each other's videos.
Okay.
So then we can discuss it. I don't know if you watched. I couldn't upload my video, so it's uploading right now to the
Okay.
discussion board. It's just taking forever. I don't know why.
Okay.
So I don't know if you watched hers.
Whose video again?
I think it's Aliana.
Okay, yeah, I watched her video.
Okay, and then were you there? I'm uploading it right now. It didn't work last night.
Yeah, it took a long time to upload my video as well.
Yeah, so I'm not sure. And I don't think it's uploaded to YouTube either. Let me see if I can upload it right now and that would work.
Okay, do you know if Madison uploaded the video?
What?
Do you know if Madison uploaded the video?
I'm Madison.
Oh, you're Madison?
Yeah, so whoever, I think Edith. That is her name?
Girl.
Yeah, I don't know who she is though. And she never texted us or
I watched both of your guys' videos.
Okay. So I think we could just
I think we have to start a new one though, because this is the whole link and it sends to her.
I'm so happy to hear you.
She says, I think we have to start a new link because she said we have to upload the link to her, but I think this whole thing is the YouTube video. Does that make sense?
No, I'm so sorry.
So this Hangout thing, the link?
Yeah.
I think after we finish it, you have to send it to her.
Okay, so why would we have to start a new one?
I would think so, because then wouldn't this whole recording?
Oh yeah, it's الجمعة والخميس بس مو طبيعية.
Yeah, I think. I would think that it would be okay to send the whole thing to her, but it takes a long time to all get connected. So I don't know how I would come back to this again, because we'd have to start a new one.
Yeah, I think since you'll have the link, do you want to upload it and then explain to her the whole situation when you send it to her?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
So, so we have to talk about structure of the speech. If there was an attention capture, a listener relevance link, speaker credibility, previous statement. Clearly, do you guys see the assignment section?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. So I guess the first thing would be everyone's attention capture. You know?
بحس بالأردن يعني تقدر تحط فلوس بس ما تقدر تشغل.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, so we have to explain each of everyone's. I think we have to explain each our viewpoint on everyone's speech, right?
Yeah.
يروح يجرب نروح للأردن وبعدين
So from everyone's. And then
يعني كمعيشة تعيشين بوضع الأردن أحسن لما بس قال يعني.
So the first thing is if any of us had an attention capture.
I know I didn't have one in mine. I simply just started off explaining my whole speech.
Mhm. Yeah, I feel like an attention catcher is like a big like where like it leaves you in like suspense. So I feel like I didn't really recognize that in like any of our speeches.
I feel like none of us actually had like an attention grabber. We just kind of started off with our story.
Yeah.
We didn't really like, none of us really jumped into like, oh, let's have an attention grabber.
Yeah. Like I think the one girl in our class who
بعدين شو اسمه نسيت كنسلت إقامتنا.
oh Carla, also if you don't remember my video, I talked about how I didn't listen. You remember
Actually,
that?
yeah, that actually does count as like an attention grabber because you're like leading us on to explaining you going to be like in the or going to be in the Junior Olympics or was going to be, you know?
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I was thinking of like an attention grabber as like the girl who went like the last day as well, and she talked about how she like works at like as a hostess at a restaurant in California, and like she saw like that guy every day with like tattoos, like getting drunk every day. I feel like that was the attention catcher. Just it like led up to more about how he like what do you think, Carla?
اول شيء بتصير بعمرك
I remember your kind of had grabber.
شلون
And then you get right
حلو يساعد
something that like writing. And I like, oh,
الله يكرمك يعني
and I feel so like I think that was like
مستمر لازم يتعلم
that you kind of that
تسوي عندي سافر
Okay. I'm having a really hard time hearing you. Yeah. Are you at the library?
are you asking me?
No, sorry. Is it
Alina, yeah, I'm at a Starbucks because I had.
Do you
I
think
can see.
could
I
you
can
go?
move somewhere quiet.
I just couldn't hear her. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. I didn't think it'd be this loud in here.
Yeah, I feel like
Usually it's not, but I have to just move without closing my laptop.
yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. Is it better now?
Yeah, can you hear Carla?
Can you hear me?
I
Yeah, I
can
can hear you now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think the next thing we should talk about is like it says list the relevance link.
I would think like the relevance of the speech. Like I think yours is really relevant to us as like students because there are times where we work so hard and like we put all this like effort and everything and then like sometimes we just kind of get disappointed at the end. And I feel like we all experience that in our lives like on like day-to-day basis.
I feel like both of yours were relevant because like my last spring semester, I lived in the dorms at Taylor Place downtown, and my roommate was a literal nightmare as well. So like that I could totally relate to that, and it like made me really interested. And then same with yours, Carla, because like with like traditions and things like that, and like when things go wrong, like how on like Christmas when your dog ate all your toys, like I feel like that's like something that like I feel like it's not like it's never happened to me, but like this isn't like a rude remark, but like it's something that you hear in like a movie or like a storybook, you know? And so it was like interesting because like it was more of just like very entertaining. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Yeah, Carla, I also think with like yours, like traditions and stuff, I feel like we never really thinks of it as like that kind of
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what happened. I think she lost connection.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you.
Okay, I can't hear anything.
From her?
Yeah, I can't hear anything from her.
Yeah, neither can I. Let me see if like I think you can like message each other. Chat.
This is kind of complicated.
I know, I've never done anything like this. I thought it was gonna be easy, but it was not. Okay. And then I think the next thing, let me see. It like looks like she's still like on.
Yeah. Could you see her? Because I can't.
No, I don't know what's wrong with her video.
Okay.
It's not working.
Uh-huh.
So we were just like chatting without seeing her. But it doesn't say in like the assignment descriptions if we have to have video or not.
Okay.
So I'm just guessing that even though she doesn't, it still counts because she like was here. I don't know. Do you know who the fourth person is?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm really bad with names. Oh, there's two now. I'm really bad with names, and so like I didn't even think of like on Thursday when
I don't know what happened. Mine got cut off because of the internet, but I'm here now.
Okay. Yeah, what were we talking about? Oh, listener relevance.
Okay, so then I feel like both of your guys' speeches were very, very relevant to me. So Alina, I felt like yours was very relevant because I've also gone through depression and anxiety. I don't necessarily live in the dorms, like I live at home, but like during my first year of ASU, I did experience like depression and anxiety, so I can kind of relate to your story. And then Madison, I also relate to your story because like going back to the points you guys mentioned of disappointment. So like I know like when I was in high school, I really wanted to make like the symphony orchestra, but like there was people that were much better than I was. So then I had to get the lowest orchestra, and then I was pretty disappointed. But I mean, with hard work, you can achieve anything.
Yeah. That makes sense. And then the next thing is like speaker credibility statement. I feel like that would just be like if any of us were like how credible our stories were.
I feel like all of ours seem very like not something. It doesn't seem like made up. Like, does that make sense? Like I feel like none of our stories seem like so made up that you just wouldn't believe. Oh, like no, that didn't happen.
Yeah, and I feel like we all have like not like evidence, but like there's ways that like we all could like back up our stories technically, like through like other people. Like if someone asked just like a random like one of our friends or family members like, oh, did this really happen? Like they would just be like, yeah, it did. Like they're not lying. So like there's no way that we could like fake it. You know,
as well as I think with the way we expressed our stories to the class using our emotions.
Yeah.
Like I feel like we kind of showed like it like really took to heart to us and it meant something to us, and that's why we're sharing it.
Yeah. And then the next thing would be like our thesis and thesis statement. So,
I
like,
think.
oh
Go
yeah.
ahead. You can go.
Okay, I think like. Wait, do we have to describe our own or someone else's?
I think we have to explain to others.
What our own was?
Our others. Like, you would have to explain me and hers. And, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, so your preview statement started off like you had high expectations, I think, for like living with like with other people, and you didn't think like it would go as terribly wrong, and like especially because you also thought that like since you had friends, like you still had friends, like those weren't like the only people you knew, but you guys didn't have the same schedules. So like that would be like the preview statement, I think, where like in the beginning like you started off like I didn't think it would like be that bad, and you like had friends that like you knew in the same like grade, but they just didn't have the same schedule, so you never were able to like hang out with them or anything. So then it kind of led into like, oh, then I like ended up leaving school because like it was just such a terrible time, and so then that would be like your thesis, you know? That's what I would think. And then Carla, I think yours would be that when like you were like since your parents told you that Christmas could come, like Santa could come any day, like during December, and it could be any day, could be Christmas, like leading up to it, you were like so excited and like ready to go, and like you didn't realize like what an impact like the dog would make, and like it didn't necessarily like ruin your Christmas, but it was like just like a learning lesson. And so I think the preview would be that like Christmas could come any day, because that's like I think you're just like leading up to it. And then the thesis is that like you went downstairs and you realized like he had ripped open all the toys, but he had no idea what he did.
Yeah.
I definitely think, Madison, your like preview thesis was like, oh, I'm gonna make it to the Junior Olympics, and then for you, like I would say, like going into how you were talking about how like you were kind of like a runner up in the way, but you're like a fifth run, and it was like you thought like you had not like you say not like you thought, but there was like this hope of you like, oh, maybe if like these four people don't like go or something happens to them, then you are capable of being in like going in their place. So I think your thesis would be like how you explained about how you wanted, not like how there was like some kind of hope in there for you to like make it to the team.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then just our lessons learned. I think we each all had like a lesson learned that we wanted to express with the class for some it had some meaning that you thought would be relevant to the class in a way.
Mhm.
Like for instance, like with yours, there was a meaning behind it and there was a lesson learned, and that's something like I feel like I could relate to and even take in with me with an if I had an own experience like that in a way where I would think that like you just have all these not like you just have these expectations and sometimes they don't get met.
Yeah. What do you think, Carla?
So I feel like when it comes to the lessons learned, I feel like both of you guys have a combination of like overcoming obstacles, but also with a combination of determination. So like for example, you had your story, you were determined to make it, while Elena's was more of overcoming obstacles and like doing what made her feel good, and most importantly paying attention to those mental health issues and making sure that you as a person you feel happy and that you enjoy what you're doing.
Yeah.
Carla, I also think for like yours, like I would think of it as like a lesson learned. Like you never know what to expect, and like again, having a high expectation like sometimes could just let you down. And I think that's something that I know something I deal with personally. I always have like every day, or even just like with certain things, I have these high expectations, and then like I always get let down. So I've learned to like not have expectations, because then whatever you're not expecting, it ends up that whatever happened, that's like what you kind of expected in a way, and it doesn't turn out as bad as like you as it was if you had a high expectation.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so let's see.
I think that was all we had to do, right?
I think the rest was just like nonverbal elements of the speech. So like gestures, movements, eye contact. I think like watching everyone's, like including myself, we all just like use our hands a lot when we're like standing in front
Yeah,
of
I've
people.
noticed like you did, and so did Carla, use her hands a lot and just using motions. But I think that kind of puts like more interesting, because you're actually kind of passionate about what you're talking about in a way, you know. So it's not something like, oh, I'm just giving a speech, because like you're actually, there's meaning towards it.
Yeah, and I think that it makes like your audience like not as bored, because like you're moving. Like when someone like will like wave at you from like afar, like it catches your eye because you like just see movement of like some sort. So like a wave or something.
Yeah,
And like when you're up there and you're just like this, then people like are more like apt to not be bored.
Well, when I was watching Elena's video, I was watching like her gestures and the way her hands were moving while she was giving. It was like making more of an emphasis on what she was saying and what she was mentioning. Like just like she was like, oh, and then this happened, and like her words like were, I guess you could say, like they were kind of like in connection with the way she was moving herself. So it made it more of a.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I think that was it. I'll just like explain when I submit it. I'll just write in like the text box that like the fourth person didn't like show up. And we like all like communicated through email like beforehand. And then it was just
you could just explain to her how it's like kind of confusing, and how we didn't know what to really do because of everything. It was just really confusing to handle.
Yeah, I know. Like I definitely think like it would have been easier to meet in person and like just record it with like a camera.
Yeah.
Like that's okay.
We did it now.
I know. I'm glad it's over with. Okay, then I'm gonna end this and I'll upload it to her.
Awesome. Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.